Hey, what's up? I'm Courtney, also known as Self-Care Creature, and I work with creative individuals to help you deepen your intuition, raise your self-worth, and spread your awareness so that you can live a truly fulfilled and empowered existence.
So I have a handful of injuries, especially my shoulders really love to pop out of place and like tweak a little bit, and you know, injuries can be very frustrating. But when you work with your body to understand, again, it's always working towards your highest good and these things happen, that really helps the healing process, especially during an exercise where you're already triggering the stress response and challenging yourself. To experience an injury and then go into this downward spiral, just imagine the cascade of thoughts that end up having a physiological response on the body. Your body's just here for you, trying to do the best. Something happens and then you're like, you're a fuck up, you can't do anything right. Like, that's not helping at all. So just now I was doing a workout. This is my bad shoulder, so I had my shoulder back behind my head and I just felt my shoulder starting to slip out of place, and I got up immediately and was like, and then, you know, I told myself, I'm like, it's okay, just take a couple of deep breaths, and I did, and I put my hand on my heart. I could feel my heart beating. Turn that down a little. I could feel my heart beating, and I was just focusing on the pain in my shoulder. How bad was the pain? Was it just a little tweak? Is it actually okay? And I thought that it was okay. So I just kept going through my exercises being a little bit more mindful of my shoulder. But then I realized as I was going through the movements, I had this kind of radiating pain up in my neck. And that's not even where the shoulder slips out of place. But it makes sense that things would radiate, and because I was feeling that pain, I decided to cut my workout early. And so I just sat with myself for about a minute and I just breathed, and I thought about how grateful I am for all the things my body can do for me. I reminded myself that I know my body is working towards my highest good, and that every little bit counts. Every single little bit counts. I still got 8, maybe like 10. For sure 7, because the first round of my workout was 7 minutes. But I got about 7 to 10 minutes of a workout in before this happened, and that still counts. Is it the exact workout that I had intended on when I went into this? No, not exactly. But I feel really good that I showed up, I did my best, and I feel most good about the fact that I listened to my body. So I really hope that this helps you. A few tips to just take away when you have an injury. If this was my injured shoulder, the reaction is, of course, to just be like, oh wow, like it hurts so bad, especially when I do this, and that is ridiculous. That is our reaction, and it's okay, but we really need to learn to like hold ourselves and to be gentle and to isolate movement. Do not move that around. If you have a tear or a strain or anything going on in there, all of this like crazy movement around everywhere is not going to help anything. If anything, it's going to exacerbate the injury. And what else is going to exacerbate the injury? The fact that you're telling your body that you don't care. You're like, oh yeah, it hurts, and I'm just gonna keep moving it around, like no big deal. Like, that's not you stopping and listening to your body. So that's the first one, just isolate it. Really try to have these warming thoughts for yourself and have confidence in yourself that you're gonna figure it out, because diving into negative thoughts and concepts, just negative beliefs right away isn't going to help anything. And of course, this is a practice. This video is here just for you to have a little bit of insight, like, oh, I never thought of that. Maybe next time it comes around for you, you will give it a try. That's as simple as this is. I hope it helps.